friends, welcome to the A-List, highlighting the industry's very best. I am Ginger Curtis with Urbanology Designs, and today I have Ben Coates of Coates Homes. Welcome.
Thanks.
So, Ben is incredible for a lot of reasons, and so is his brand, and today my goal is to share some of that. So before we get into some details, tell us how you got started.
So my dad was a home builder. So I'm a second generation home builder, but I did not go into the industry right away or like I thought maybe that I would. I moved to Dallas from Baton Rouge, Louisiana when I was a kid, went to SMU, got a finance degree. So I didn't think I was going into the industry, but then just some weird twists and turns of fate, I ended up becoming a broker, and I specialized in helping home builders. And that was just kind of my foray into the home building industry.
And was that the best decision that you ever made?
Well, not probably the best decision in my life because my wife is watching this, but definitely best professional decision that I've ever made.
Good, okay, that's great. So I want to talk a little bit about what you would tell a prospective homeowner. What would you want them to know about Coates Homes?
Great question. So Coates Homes is a full service custom home builder focused in Dallas, Fort Worth, but we actually do projects all over the country.
Okay.
That's fairly recent. And I think the thing that I'd like to tell, people the most about Coates Homes is just that we have a really big team of 25 people all looking to serve our clients. And I think that's one of the most unique things about Coates Homes is our team.
Okay, that's great. So I want to pause on that. You said unique. That is one of the things personally that I was so incredibly impressed by your team, your brand, what you guys put out there. Ben is not a homeowner. Ben is a builder who really looks at things from a perspective of how can we be unique? How can we not create something that is plug and play? And
That's
you
right.
see that? See, he's smiling, right? He resonates because that is so much of what you create, and it's obvious in your homes. And we were just incredibly impressed when we stumbled across you. You know, we've been following you for years now, and so it's an honor to have you here. So what would you say in your own words, talking about uniqueness, what sets you apart?
Yeah, great question. So I already mentioned what sets us apart is our team. They're amazing. They're definitely the lifeblood, the backbone of the company. But I think also what makes us unique is we desire to create an experience for our clients. I think so many home builders want to just build an amazing product. We've got that. We can do that. We've been doing it for years. But I think our heart is to create an experience while you're building your home. And I want my homeowners to be happy. I want my homeowners to love the experience. I know they're going to love the home once they move in, but I want them to enjoy the process of custom home building.
Well, that is a whole nother level, right? Because we've all been in situations, whether we're building a house or we're remodeling, and we know that there can be a lot of pain points and frustrations.
Yes.
And so the fact that that's your heart is quite incredible. Speaking of things that can be difficult, let's talk a little bit about some of the challenges in the industry.
Yes.
COVID, supply chain. Tell us about that and what you would want potential homeowners to know.
Okay, this is a big one because there's a lot moving. So it's hard to get materials. It's even when you order your appliances, if you don't do it right in the very beginning of the project, you're going to be moving in without appliances. And I typically, families don't function really well without appliances in their houses.
No.
And so I think the other thing that's really changing, not only it's hard to get materials, but the price of materials, appliances, lumber, and labor has gone up tremendously, and I think builders are missing it. I think people are still quoting prices that were relevant a year ago, and they're just not relevant anymore. So I think having a big team like Coates Homes ready to serve your clients is important because we're always up to speed on the latest and greatest pricing information from our subs and vendors, and I think that is incredibly critical to giving accurate information when you're going through the estimating process of building a house.
Right. It's the same for our world in interior design.
That's right.
We leverage the relationships of the vendors that we work with, and so we know what pricing is going to be, and we're never guessing.
Yes.
Right. And so with all the ever-changing things, it's so important, and I'm sure you guys are doing the same thing, but really communicating in a way that is forward, right? Like ahead of where we are right now, because there's so many unknowns.
That's right. We have a saying at Coates Homes that good news doesn't get bad with time, right? So like if you have good news to share with your clients, don't wait. If you have bad news, don't wait. Just go ahead and proactively communicate that. That's what you're saying.
Exactly. Okay, so Ben, let me ask you a question. In your opinion, and with your expertise, who do you think, let's do shout out, who do you think in the industry right now is really crushing it? Whether it's an architect, landscaper, lighting, who's somebody out there who is really doing a phenomenal job? Let's give them a shout.
I mean, is this my chance to really give you a shout out? Because you were already telling us all the things that you think about Coates Homes, and we feel the same about you. So just so you know, I mean, one thing that I really have always said is the most underappreciated people in the industry are interior designers. I've always said it's one of the most affordable things that you can do when building a home or just redoing your home. And I don't understand why clients sometimes are afraid of hiring an amazing interior designer like yourself. So my shout out goes to you.
That is awesome. Thank you. That means a lot, and I completely agree with that statement. So thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, it was just such an honor, like truly, to get to interview you on the A-list and for you to be a part of this. We again are just from the bottom of our hearts, like we are genuinely inspired by what you are producing.
That's
and
really sweet.
The incredible team that you have. So guys, thank you so much. I'm Ginger Curtis with Urbanology Designs. Thanks for joining us.